Christmas feels like the very first.
I didn't talk about Xmas shopping. You know what I did forget to mention? Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to Speletons. Um, I have a few things to, I'm just trying to get the timer. I have a few things to talk about. I actually forgot to mention this first thing, but for those of you wondering, it'll probably be clear at this point, but for those of you wondering what happened to my cat Blackie, she did pass away. We did put her down on that day after whatever that last record session was that we did. So, yeah, kind of sad, but I just want to let everyone know. You know, a little weird. I have some regrets. I have one regret. It's that I just want to say, in case other people ever euthanize their pets or whatever. There was like a point where she just went limp and her tongue was out and her eyes were wide, and very, very sad situation. And it didn't really occur to me, but because I kind of forgot this, but she wasn't brain dead in that moment, but I kind of assumed she did, and I didn't like stay with her and talk, and that is my one regret. I could have, because that's what the doctor offered it to me. I could have easily did that, and you know, it's just for future reference for other people. You know, they still have a little bit of consciousness. No idea if they'll hear you, but just keep in mind they still have a little bit of consciousness when they even in that state. And that's really all I wanted to say.
I don't have the heart to tell people this generally. And I feel bad for not doing it, but at the same time I'll feel bad for doing it because I want people to to hurt anymore in scenarios like this. But I recall reading a thing a while back, which makes perfect sense to me and is very sad, but also true and fair. That it was a vet say it was from a vet who does like have to put animals down for people, and one of the things that they said was, when you go to put an animal down, you should stay in the room with them when they do, because as soon as
I stayed in a room, yeah, always.
Because if you leave, they just look for you when you they look for you when you leave, and they want to know where you went.
That's horrible.
And I remember reading that, and I thought to myself, because like,
tell me that we didn't even do it with my cat, but I'm just imagining her do it. That breaks my heart, man.
I remember reading that, and I remember reading that, and like, it's just like it's something that absolutely stuck with me. I don't have the heart to tell most people that, really, just because it's a very hard thing to do. It's a hard thing for me to tell someone, because if I tell someone like your reaction, I expect that it'll just like be a downer for them, and I don't like doing that to people, especially because like generally they're already probably pretty sad about like something like that. But it's
like I was in the room. What it does for me is that like I just picture my cat doing that, and it's just
man,
that whole day I was just trying not to cry. And then it hasn't been as bad since that day, but like it's weird just that it hasn't been that bad since that day, but like that entire day I was just trying not to cry. But I do regret not staying in the room. Like, well, she was already essentially dead. She was unconscious. I think I should note that. What I say is, like, she was, like, unconscious. Her heart had stopped. And her heart went pretty quickly, too. But what my point was, they have a level of consciousness still at that point. I could have stayed in there and talked with her. And I regret it so much that I didn't. That was what I was talking about. Because my mom couldn't stay in the room after she went limp, but the eye's still in there, and then like I also couldn't. But like really, I should have. You know, I could have talked.
It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to do. It's easy to look back and kick yourself for, but at the time, it's very hard. it can be a hard thing to do. It's hard to see. It's hard to see at the time also.
Yeah. But I wouldn't have left her in that room alone. I can just, like I said, I can just imagine. Oh, good happy flower Dupless. I can just imagine that, and I'm just.
I wish something I always have wished I would.
Oh my god, her cursor moves so fucking slow. I still have Simplifier on. Oh boy. Also,
yeah,
get ready for the most. Why? Why does he have
that looks
that
harder
much health?
It's so slow.
Why? Why does he have that much health? I thought it was 100. 200 fucking health? This is gonna be the most
final boss
boring
gonna have?
fight
Like 1,000?
ever.
Hey, you got a shooting star. It missed.
It missed, yeah. Oh yeah, weren't we supposed to do a meme with that? Did we ever do that?
Sure. I don't think I mean I didn't have a chance to make it.
Right, I have to make you make it. Yeah. Well, okay. Prepare for the most for an extraordinarily long, extraordinarily boring battle.
That's fine. I'll go back to talking about sad things.
Please don't yay.
Yeah, it's one thing I really wish that I was better with was having the ability to be consoling and be like consoling, comforting, and just like in times of strife.
Easier with Simplifier? Because I might just stay with Simplifier if that's the fucking case. Like, sorry.
I mean,
I'll be better at
it does simplify things. I wish I was better at consoling and like when people or other things are troubled. I wish I was better at like being there for them.
Yeah,
so like
I get you.
For one thing, like I've had problems where like animals or like pets.
He did this earlier than I expected him to.
I've had it like in the past, like because I've had lots of pets throughout my life, and pets.
Oh boy.
Pets or humans outlive pets.
It's gonna be super hard. He's not even supposed to be able to use his hammer. Yeah, it.
So
okay,
but like,
I don't like that.
I've been through the whole or like I've dealt with like losing pets on multiple occasions, and nothing makes it easier, but it always like seeing them in like when they're sick and like bad or down and like they're clearly having trouble.
Oh,
it's always like
it's more painful.
It's so
kept
hard
the cat
to,
alive. She was in pain.
I know it's putting them down is or a lot of times eventually becomes the right thing to do, and like because like if they're in pain, it's probably just better for not just them but for everybody really, because no one likes seeing them in pain. Obviously they are in pain, so like putting them out of it is probably the more humane.
I like Simplifier. This makes
the better
it so
thing
much
for them.
easier.
I've never used Simplifier or Unsimplifier.
This makes it so much easier. I love it. Like it's just I'm having no I have problem hammer. Hammer's the hardest.
What can they stack?
Yeah, they do stack.
Simplifiers?
Yeah, you can get up to 3, I think, in the game, and Unsimplifier stack. So.
Put them both on.
They just undo each other. Oh.
I realize that. That was a joke.
Oh, come on. Why does the daisy keep putting people to sleep? Hate these daisies, man. They're fucking annoying.
Yeah, but knowing that vet thing though, like it's hard. That's something that because like my family owns we have a lot of dogs, and eventually
I'm surprised he's alive still. How?
The sad truth of the dogs are we'll eventually lose the dogs, and
my dog does not have a lot of time left. I'm mad to see this.
I feel really bad though because I've known this fact for a while. This thing that the vet said. I have yet to ever pass that on to my family because while I understand that like it's the right thing to do for the dog, I feel I don't want to crush my mom, basically, if she or with her know or if she were to know this, it would crush her anytime like an animal or like it would crush her when the time actually does come when we have to put down when like a dog does have to be put down or like any of our pets have to be put down. It would absolutely crush her to be in the room. It would crush her to be in the room with them, I think, even if it is the right thing to do for them. And also, it like just knowing this would probably crush her because we've had past dogs. That like I'm sure...
only really glad Simplifier was on for that fight because I just don't want it to be so. I did it. Now, oh, cool! The piercing blow. Oh yay! I'll
try to get away from sad topics.
That's totally a fucking crystal star. We got the piercing blow.
We're having two separate conversations.
Yeah, let's piercing blow job my dick. Yeah. All right. So Derek, here's another topic. You told me to remind you about dying. Yeah, you said you had a lot of things to talk about involving dying.
What was I gonna say about dying?
I don't. Okay, well, anyhow,
for whatever reason I had over break, I did have like, I thought about dying a lot, and for whatever reason I felt inclined to. I haven't done it yet because I'm a lazy fuck. But I felt inclined to.
Oh, what? Whoa, that's weird. I'm the Shadow Man. Wow, why am I Shadow Man now? It's a joke. I know why I'm Shadow Man.
Yeah, I know.
I played the game. Isn't there a fucking item up here? Where do I get it? There's
an
item up here, but where do I get it?
I need to, I thought about dying a bunch, and then I felt inclined to, write a series of I guess like a will, but mostly I feel like there's a lot of things I'd like to tell people, so I was going to, there's a lot of things I'd like people to know when I'm gone. So, I would like people to know if I were to just like accidentally oops, Derek's dead.
I kind of want to know what you want to let me know when you die.
I do have
You just gotta be sorry. Sorry I came. Sorry I came all.
Sorry
over
about
your
your couch.
Yeah, sorry I came all over your couch. And you just be
the pillow didn't contain me during Senran Kagura.
Yeah. Alright, so I better get rid of all these
No, I was fine during Senran Kagura. I wasn't even hard. I was completely flaccid.
That's what you want me to think. Oh wait.
Yes.
I don't need all nothing P. Where's regular all nothing?
I appreciate that you have the attack FX you have on are BG and R.
Why don't I just have Zap Tap? I don't think Dupless can hit me with Zap Tap. Dupless can hit me. Oh, he can hit me with the hammer with Zap Tap. Sorry, I'm thinking to myself. Anyhow, what were you saying? What did you just say a second ago?
Oh, I said I appreciate that you have attack FX, BG and R specifically. Just those.
Oh, yeah. Trying to get more, but not quite reaching it.
Yeah. So because I kept thinking of dying, I felt inclined to write a series of messages to people that I care about on my phone. I haven't done it yet, but I probably will. If I do randomly die, so let people, this is your job, Zinker. Let people know to look at my phone on the notes. Also, I will never let anyone touch my phone.
Okay.
Because I don't let people touch my phone already because I don't want anyone to. I have the paranoia that the second they touch my phone, a chat bubble's gonna pop up with like all the things I don't want people to know, and like I have no from Messenger or something like that. I don't even know who's going to say it or anything, but like
I think I'm gonna do.
I just have the fear that the second I let my phone out of my sight, something is going to go wrong because of it. That was almost the case today. What?
I was saying how so. You weren't finishing that statement, so I'm like.
Oh, I wasn't intending to, but we're in the process of switching from AT&T to a service called Mint.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to switch phones over eventually, but my phone, activating my SIM card for Mint is being a bitch. And my mom at one point, or while I was showering this morning, my mom was working on it, and at one point she asked like, "Where's your phone?" Or she like while I was showering, she knocked on the door and was like, "Hey, where's your phone? I'm trying to do this thing for Mint or whatever." And I was like, "It's in here."
You're gonna wait until.
And she was
I
like,
get out
"Is it somewhere where like I could possibly like get it or like something? Because like I really need to do this." And I was like, no.
No.
I wasn't lying. Or while I was showering, it was directly next to the shower. Because like obviously I don't want to keep it in there with the water with me. I used to do that with my other phone. It's probably why it broke. Or part of it broke. Because I think it got a little bit of water in it, and then it had trouble charging. And then when I tried to charge it, and I was trying to get the charge,
that's how one of my flip phones broke. But, keyboard became waterlogged. I don't like this battle. Please let me run away. Please. Oh no, let me run away. Run. Oh, thank God. Okay. Woo. No more. No crazy daisies. No fighting. You know what, Game Grumps? I understand why you ran away from these guys. You were right to. Although these are much harder for me, but still.
Yeah, so I have to go through and so I'll probably do it on my new phone once I get that all figured out.
That's fair. It is like next time on Speletons time. It's been for a while, but damn, it's just been fucking around.
I do have one message written out, but it's not exactly that. It's not exactly the message I wanted to have.
Is it for me?
No.
Oh. Is there even anything for me, or is it just like, nah, fuck you?
There will be one. There will be one for you, yes, but there's not one currently written because there's only one.
Be like, fuck you, asshole.
No, it's going to be.
Okay.
It's Zinker. I'm not going to. Okay, there'll probably be a couple jokes, because I want people.
Be a fucking.
There'll be a couple of jokes because when I die, I don't want people to be like, "Oh man, Derek's dead." I want people to be like, "Well, man, Derek's dead."
Jeez, man.
I want people to be sad about me.
I forgot there's an item up there. I should go get that.
That's the last thing I want is for other people to be. I hate when other people are sad. I don't want to be the one who's causing people to be sad. When I die, I want people to be like, Derek's dead.
Fuck yeah, Derek's dead.
I want people to be like, yay, Derek's dead. I want people to be like, hey, did you hear Derek died? Oh, yeah, I guess he did.
Okay.
So how about that weather? Am I right? Yeah. Like I want.
How about that weather? Am I right? Yeah. It's raining Derek's, yo. It's raining. It's raining my
Derek. So how about that weather, right? Derek used to like weather.
I was thinking Derek used to know about the weather. Okay. Poopy Boo. That's. Is your name Poopy Boo? I think it's Poopy Boo.
No, it's Poopy Boo, because like you have the capital.
I'm curious. I don't know if you can have Zap Tap at this point. Will we take damage from it?
Poopy Boo. Poopy Boo.
No, it won't. Nothing happens. Okay. Well then I'll run. Oh, okay, fine. It's next time in Speletons times, everyone. Bye-byes.